Hello, my darlings. I hope we're all doing super well today. If you don't already know me, my name is Jay. Hi, yes, hello. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is an extension of my Twitch channel. Today we're doing a speed build on my Twitch channel. We are actually in the middle of Cozy Month for August due to a charity redemption. And we've been playing a lot of Sims lately. Which is great, because I love The Sims. I play it even when it's not Cozy Month. It's just one of my favorite things to do. But, since the Cottage Core Pack just came out, I don't remember what it's actually called. I just call it the Cottage Core Pack. I think most people do. Cottage Living, there it is. Since Cottage Living just came out, we've been doing a very poorly run Rags to Riches run. And I decided we should make a big ultimate goal for the end of our Rags to Riches run. And what's better than having a huge, beautiful, massive farm, making enough money to buy the huge, beautiful, massive farm, and then make $1 million off of that farm. So that's what I decided to do. So we're taking the big main lot here, the 64 by 64 right smack dab in the middle of Henford on Bagley, and we're going to turn it into a big old beautiful farm. I've actually built a farm before on The Sims 4 before we had any of I'm pretty sure it was back when the new gardening expansion came out, or when they revamped the gardening. So it was kind of like farming, but it wasn't actually farming. Now that we have actual farming, we can have an actual working farm, which is super fun. So I jumped into the lot, cleared it all out, didn't even look at it to get it ready for us to start building, and off we went. This is, by the way, when I put all of the footage together in Adobe Premiere to edit it, it was almost 8 hours long. It might have been over 8 hours long. So this is based off of the farm that I originally built when the gardening was revamped. I believe it's still up on my gallery. I'm actually going to take it down and replace it with this one. So that was pointless for me to tell you. But anyways, where I basically just wanted the entire front to be the nice big section where our crops are. So like when you go to a normal farm and you see the nice big display of crops. I believe it was James Turner who built a farm that had a nice, I don't remember if it was a meditation area right in the middle of it, but I really like the spa expansion. And I really like the wellness skill with the meditation and all that stuff. So I really, in most of my builds, I like to incorporate that kind of stuff. But then we had to put in a new pond, and we had to put in all the little critters because I'm so stoked about the critter situation. It's so cool. I want to know where the alligator is. I have not seen him yet. But then I also wanted to put in a greenhouse because not only do we have seasons, a lot of the crops, the bigger crops grow through all seasons, but a lot of the smaller crops don't. And I'm debating on making this kind of a legacy build. So I wanted to make sure that we had a space for our crops to all grow during any season. And I decided, well, I should probably put some larger plots in there just in case. But I also really like the flower arranging skill. Clearly, I like plants and things like that. So I wanted to have a nice little area for flower arranging because that could be another way we can make some money. Just adding some clutter in so it looks like a real worked in greenhouse and put a nice big work area in there. So then I started building the house, and the house was the bane of my existence. I wanted to make it a little bit more of an interesting shape than just a standard farmhouse. So I did my best. And the edits are probably going to get a little weird here because I was trying to build this house and then I decided, well, it's too big. We got to make it a little bit smaller, and then we got to move it a little bit. And then for some reason, it didn't save any of my progress. So I had to go back in and do it again. And then I decided to go live on Twitch while I was decorating it. And then my power went out while I was on Twitch because we had a giant storm here. So then I lost all of that footage. So I had to go back in later, redecorate the entire house because we had decorated almost the entire house. It was a nightmare. But that all being said, this is me trying to figure out how I'm going to roof it, how I want the porch to go. I've always wanted a big, long veranda. But this right here, trying to do these stairs. I love that you gave us landings, Sims. I love that you gave us platforms, Sims. Why can we not place stairs on diagonals yet? It is ridiculous. It better be coming. I saw a video that Plumbella did recently where she found some kind of diagonal spirally stairs hidden in one of the lots. Please, 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 it's all I want. It's all I want is to be able to place. That'll be the end. I'll never complain about building in The Sims again if you just give me diagonal stairs. So now I'm just trying to figure out the layout of the house. I wanted to make the rooms pretty big just because this is going to be, you know, our ultimate house. Kind of like a farmhouse and mansion, if you will. But I didn't really have much room on the inside, which is fine because the whole point of it is to be a farm. You're supposed to be outside. So it's only got 3 bedrooms. However, there is a completely empty 3rd floor that I did put stairs up to, but there's nothing there. It's not divided into rooms. It's not decorated. I don't remember. I mean, I'm sure we'll find out as we go on through the video if I put flooring or wallpaper or anything. Trying to figure out how to roof this house was a nightmare. I'm pretty sure I changed it later on just because I could not get it to look right. Clearly, as you can see, as I'm struggling to get everything through. And then I decided I wanted to go for the classic kind of Victorian roof with the spikes up top. And then I realized I had forgotten how to do that. So it took me forever to do that roof as well. Most of this build was probably spent on the roof, to be quite honest, just trying to figure out how to make it look nice and how to do it right. And then I realized that I was using totally the wrong roof that I wasn't supposed to be using. It was a nightmare, but I figured it out now. I'm slowly getting back into Sims and relearning how to build. So most of the speed builds, I do want to do more speed builds. I really enjoy building in The Sims. More so than playing the game, honestly, most of the time. And it's something I want to get back into. So I'm probably going to be doing some more speed builds on YouTube here to get back into it. So if there's anything you guys want to see built, please let me know down below in the comments. I'm always looking for things to build. I'm always looking for suggestions. I love doing it. But they all probably will not be this sped up. This one had to be pretty sped up. I mean, it's still long. And it was like 8 hours of footage. It was wild. I couldn't believe it took me that long to build it. And I did it over, I think, 3 days. So it was just, I love that they added the new lot challenges. That's so fun. That was one thing I really wanted, was the requiring ingredients in order to cook. I thought that was so much fun in The Sims 3. And I was so stoked when I saw that they put that in The Sims 4 again. So I added our little animal area out front. I believe a lot of this did change because this is still part of the build before it got deleted. That is the screened in porch. Okay, so there's 2 things that I really want, Sims. One is diagonal placing stairs and one is screens. The screened in porch is the only CC I used in this whole build. It's not going to be up on the gallery. I did replace it with normal pack windows in the to put it up on the gallery. But the screens look incredible. They look so good. And the way I see it, if custom content makers can do it, why can't Maxis, right? Come on, just give it to us. We want it, and you want to keep us happy. So the main area, I have decided that I kind of wanted to keep it a little bit more towards my decorating style. And I say that loosely because I don't have much of a decorating style. It's very eclectic. Bathrooms are one of the biggest thing. If I ever get a house and I'm allowed to choose what my house looks like, if I'm allowed to build my own house, the only thing I really care about is the bathroom. I want a huge stand-up shower, built-in stone gorgeousness. That is the ultimate goal. So now we're just kind of placing some extra items, making it look a little lived in, a nice little bathroom here right up the front. I realized that we don't have any really great, like, stylish tall doors. There was the cut. Now we're redoing the roof because, once again, like I said, it got all messed up. But this is where I had lost all of the decorating that I had previously done because my power went out, and I made the mistake of not saving. I am a little bummed that I forgot that I did the blackwood floors in the hallways. I think I might go back and change that, actually, because I thought it looked really nice. But so now I'm redoing all of our floors, redoing all of our walls, basically all the same. That was the nice thing, is because I did a lot of this live on Twitch. Go check out my Twitch channel. It's Frank and Jay. I already knew what I wanted to do with everything. So to go back in and place the items again really wasn't that big of a deal. I already knew what I was using. I already knew where things were going for the most part. So a lot of this is just going back in and replacing the stuff that I already knew I wanted in the build. I also love the fact that we finally got actual sectionals in The Sims, not just custom content. I love the custom content. I used to be a big fan of, I still am a big fan of custom content. But I don't have a very big hard drive now. So once I get an external hard drive, that is going to change. Also, one of my favorite things to do is build built-ins and build desks. I think it's so much fun. I love the customization of it. I love the fact that we finally got some build items that we can do that with. Absolutely amazing. The kitchen, I kind of decided to pull a little bit of inspiration from Practical Magic. That is one of my favorite houses of all time, and one day I will own it, I swear. But I kind of pulled inspiration from them a little bit and their dining area. Unfortunately, I had to change a lot of the dining area because the tables and the booths don't work great together. I also really love to have a nice outdoor dining area. We did put a cauldron for some mac and cheese in the greenhouse. Because maybe my soul will be a witch, who knows? Maybe life will imitate art. But we put one of the nice new big hot springs in. I didn't do much to the quote-unquote kids' rooms because hopefully we'll start a family at some point. But I did put some bathroom things in the bathroom, so those were at least put together. So that way if a sim came over and needed to use the bathroom in one of the spare rooms for whatever reason. I just want to put a nice little sitting area. We've got a built-in closet. I did want to use the new modular closets where you could hang up the clothes. Of course, all black. We stand a goth queen. But just adding a little bit of flair. Putting in a nice little bathroom here. I really, really love a lot of the furniture from the Snowy Escape pack. A lot of the Japanese influenced furniture. Absolutely gorgeous. I felt like it felt a little weird having the big open areas there on the end. So I just threw some little blocks in to make it more like an extension or a table. Maybe put some candles on it at some point. Putting the chimney back on because once again I forgot when we lost it all. Adding a couple of windows to make it look a little bit more homogeneous. And then I felt like the roof needed just a little bit. So we added the dormer windows on there. We need a little bit more room because I did want to have a nice big animal area too, right out the front. So the kitties come up and look at the chickens and the llamas and the cows. So we moved the house back just a little bit, added some outdoor lighting, and then fenced in the area for the animals, and then came my favorite part. Of course, we needed to add Patchy, some bees for pollination, some little animal homes who can help us out. And then my most favorite part of doing Sims builds is adding plants and terrain. I love doing terrain paint, making it look lived in, making it look a little bit more natural. So we made a whole bunch of paths that would be kind of usually walked by the people who are coming in to take care of the animals. This patchy grass one is so nice for lining paths because it's not just going to be dirt and then nice grass. It's going to be all messed up on the edges, right? I thought about adding some pavers, but it didn't really work, so I just kind of added a little bit of wear and tear around the edges of things. And once again, adding some paths over to our little meditation area. And then, of course, some flowers, some beautiful landscaping. I don't know how functional the porch will be. I'll never see a sim, I don't think, actually sitting on those benches, but I thought it looked nice. That's something I would want on my house. But then adding a nice little flower display area in the alcove we have here, adding a nice mailbox that fits a little bit better than the little dinky one that ends up at the end of the driveway for the most part. And then we are basically done, just adding a little bit of flowers and terrain paint underneath the trees, and we've got it. I'm going to add in some screenshots of the final build so we can really see what it looks like all together. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. There's going to be more coming from me. Please leave down below in the comments if there's any kind of build you want to see, if there's anything I can do to improve. You guys are absolutely incredible. Come over to the Twitch channel. I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern and Fridays at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes I just have some extras thrown in there during the week. But we are playing Rags to Riches. We're going to be playing in this farm. It is our ultimate goal. So come hang out. Meet some of the best people you're ever going to find on the internet. Love you. Mean it. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you next time.